time for Halloween Wef. And Rett, are we good? I'm a little scared.
Everything's fine. You know, I just decided to dress up as a lumberjack today. Got my trusty splitting axe here. I wore my boots so you can't see them, but I've got them on down here as well. So yeah, ready to go.
I thought it was just your typical attire, you know, that we see during the week.
So my wife said too.
All right, Rett breaks down the top 3 moments, plays, or players of the week. Warm, hot, and Fuego. Let's start things off with warm. I'm assuming that the theme is something to do with a lumberjack.
It kind of, yeah. Warm, Demario Douglas, he is like a splitting axe, the way he's just splitting through the defense and annihilating them. 115 yards, a touchdown on the day, and this guy is really emerging as a star. He's starting to be a go-to receiver for Malik Willis. He's checking him out because he had 6 targets, or 6 catches, that is, along with DJ Stubbs. So these two guys getting it done right now, especially with CJ Yarbrough out and Noah Frith out. He has turned into a machine. And look at this cat. Boy, he's up there. Woo. Like an athletic little guy, and you're starting to see him turn into a player that when you start getting the injured fellas back, he might not be on the sidelines anymore. He might be out there and getting some catches because he has just been so good this season.
Those slot receivers, they might be small, but they are mighty, as you said with your axe there. All right, so moving along to hot. What do we have?
It's a moment, and that's the CJ Daniels touchdown. And, you know, sometimes you just get a pesky log that has knots in it and a wedge, and that was a lot like, you know, who we played this weekend. Tate Watley was just getting things done, and boy, we slammed it down. What a touchdown, and things were getting crazy. They were back within 7. It was getting hairy. Southern Miss was coming on strong, and I was getting nervous. I thought, uh-oh, these fellas coming back, and this was it right there. He caught on the 10-yard line, just worked his way in. He was battling to get that TD, and I feel like it's just when you put this wedge in, you finally just crack it open. That's what happened right there.
He already has a touchdown dance. Look at that.
I know,
First
it was
career
good.
touchdown, and he already has those moves going. I like it. All right, well, we end things off. This thing looks,
I love this thing. This thing's
like
nice and sharp. You can just shave with it. And this is Malik Willis, sharp as a knife and Fuego. Love this guy. Program record, 7 total touchdowns in this game. He absolutely went off. 345 through the air. That's yards, 6 touchdowns to the air, and then he had 97 on the ground. He was a machine. He cannot be stopped. There was one play where they're catching him in the backfield. He made 2 guys run into one another. That play right there, going cross-grain, finding Shaw, that's tough to do. You don't want to do that too often. It usually leads to a pick. He's finding his tight ends. He's not just zoned in on one receiver. He threw it to 9 guys that week. That's absolutely fantastic.
All right, well, I hope that these go back to where they belong.